Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Jason Skipper here with you for lesson 2 of module 4, and we're going to get into our OwnCloud installation. We installed this back in module 1 along with our website and church CRM, and in this lesson we're actually going to dig deep into it and figure out what it is and what we can do with it. And so let's get right into it here. And in your lesson you're going to see instructions of how we're going to do this, and we're just going to go through this very quickly. All right, and just a little bit of a background about what OwnCloud is. It is basically an alternative for file sharing and file hosting, and I recommend this highly over Dropbox or other alternatives in file sharing. You know, there are good ones out there: Dropbox, Google Drive, OneCloud, iCloud Drive, etc. The reason I recommend OwnCloud over those options for your church, I'm not talking just personally, but for your church, is because it allows you to have one centrally located file sharing service between many users. And basically, it really makes it a lot better and cheaper in the long run for your church to have this place where no one else can have access to it. You have control over as many users as you need, etc. And so we're going to get into this in this video. The first thing that we're going to do, and I'm going to come up here and you will see this, we're going to go to our installation. I installed it here, cloud dot. Okay, yours is probably cloud.yoursite.com, whatever that was. And this is our welcome screen, our install screen. And we're going to start here. Now, this isn't quite as straightforward as Church CRM was, but it's not too bad. So I'm just going to come right back here. And we are going to get into figure out how to do this, okay? So we're going to go into our installation, and we're just going to start working through this. So go back over to your installation, follow my instructions below the video. So first of all, you need to create an admin account. So you can call that whatever you want. You create a password. Now, it's still showing a weak password. You can do this. The next thing you want to do, and this is very important here as you continue down forward, is we're going to change this. If you added a volume to OwnCloud at the beginning, then you're going to change this. If you didn't, don't touch it. But if you did add a volume, we're going to change this to /MNT WV volume /OwnCloud. The next thing we're going to do is come down, and we're going to click right here on MySQL, and we're going to add in our database user. The user is OwnCloud. The name is OwnCloud. The database host is localhost. Now, we're going to need to get your password from here, okay? And so where is your password? If you didn't write that down before, we're going to we're going to run in to our installation. So go in by SSH, go SSH root at yourchurch.com, yoursite.com, .net, .church, whatever it is. Great. And I am going to type in this cat root digital ocean _password. When you're done that, you're going to see all of your passwords right here. Okay? And so we're going to come down here and grab the OwnCloud DB password. Take that, copy that. You can go to Edit Copy or Command C or Control C on Windows. We'll go back here and we're going to paste that in. Great. And we'll hit Finish Setup. And it's working as it's installing everything. And here we go. OwnCloud, a safe home for all your data. Access and share your files, calendars, contacts, mail, and more from any device on your terms. All right, and here it's explaining that we can download the app for Windows, for OS 10, for Linux. You can get it on Android. You can get the app on the App Store. And so we're going to do that. We're going to connect. You can connect this to your calendar, connect to contacts, etc. So there's a lot more. There's tons of documentation at the website. And we're going to go in. So here we go. We have our main folder here. And when we're in cloud.demochurch.site, you can come in here. You can see all of your files. This is your user. This is the admin user account. All right. In here, you can see any favorites shared with you. If people have shared anything with you, shared with others, shared by link, etc. Deleted files, settings. And you can come in here and you see this. Use this address to access your files via WebDAV. So for example, if you wanted to use this WebDAV, there was an option in Church CRM to where you could back up to WebDAV. So you could do this and it would actually be backing up to the volume, which is a separate container than what is your site. So it's definitely something that would definitely work if you wanted to do that. So this is your user file. Up here in Files, you can go to Activity, Gallery, and you can add apps. If we come into Apps, you're going to see all types of apps that we can, these are enabled or all enabled now, and we could go through and disable them. And you can go through and you can add apps into this also. All right. So we're going to go back to Files. Another thing we can do is come over here, Personal. I can go to Users. And under Users, I can add accounts. And so if you want to give different people in the church accounts or give them access to other people's accounts, basically you're going to do it all through here. You can go through and give them rights. You can create users and groups with this, and you can add different groups. So for example, we have the admin group, and I can add people to that group. We can come in and quotas if you just want them to have a gigabyte or 5 gigabytes or 10 of space or however much you want to give them each one. You can come in here and go to your admin settings. And here's where you're going to set everything up. And we're going to go through here, and throughout all of this, these are just links that go all the way down through here. There's really nothing here that you need to touch. You could set up mail templates and go through here and set up your mail server. And so you're going to need to change this. You're probably going to want to change this to SMTP. Great. And then you're going to put in here the same thing that we did with the email on your website. Great. Now we're going to come back here to Personal. And you can come in and you can change your information, your profile picture, everything that you want to do here. Now, if we want to download the desktop app, you just click on this. It'll take you to OwnCloud. And it gives you the option. There's Windows, Mac, Linux, and these are for the desktop clients. Click on this. All right, so we're going to keep this, and I'm actually going to install this. We're going to click on here. This is going to bring up, and I'm going to need to move over here. Bring this in. We're going to continue. You put in your computer password. Okay, successful. And now we're going to go. You'll notice here you're going to have this, or in Windows you'll have it in your start menu. We're going to open up. So right here, now that we have this set up, we're going to just put in our server address. I'm going to put it in as cloud.demochurch.site. Next. Username. Next. Okay. Sync everything from your server, or choose what to sync, and we'll figure out where do you want to put that on your own folder. We're going to go ahead and connect and finish. So you can see up here, it is syncing right now. And it is done because I have almost nothing in there. So when I bring this up, when I go into my OwnCloud folder, this is what I have. We have documents, example, photos, and you can just see it just like it's on your server. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come out and I'm going to put a test. So there we go. You put this. Now if we go back to the server, I'm going to go to Files. You'll see that that has been uploaded, that file that I just added in there, that iDraw file. And so basically, this is just a very powerful file sharing service that is on your own server. Very private and powerful to do whatever you need to do. And it doesn't cost extra per users or anything else that you need. And this is very powerful to go through here. So one of the great things that I love about OwnCloud that you cannot do, for example, on Dropbox, on a normal account of Dropbox, you can have several users, okay? And so I can add in a separate account in here. I could go into settings and go to account, add new, and I can add several different accounts on here. I can have different ones in there, and these are needed sometimes if you have a personal account and you have a church account, you have an account that is just for musicians, another one is for Sunday school teachers, etc. And so it's very helpful to have different accounts all over your system. And so that is something that you cannot do, for example, in Dropbox. You can't really separate them. You can share certain things, but this is really nice to set up several different accounts for different options. Okay. Now I'm also going to walk you through the iPad. We'll set it up on the mobile device right here. So I'm going to bring it in. Let's get the app. And we're going to search for OwnCloud. And we're going to download this. It's free. I can open it from there, or it's installing right here. And we're going to do the same thing. It's going to force me to do it straight up here. All right, now we'll come back here. Server address. HTTPS cloud dot and I am in. And it's that simple, guys. We are in. We've got it all installed. We're ready to go on this. We've got it installed on the computer. We've got it installed on the devices. And we are ready to get flying on this. This is just a great, great option, a great thing to do. It costs very little other than we've installed it on your server. It's free. You can keep it updated, have as many users as you need. And the only cost it really has is the server from what we've gotten there. So enjoy this, guys. I hope this has been helpful. I'll see you in the next lesson. God bless.